Hey guys, have you ever wondered if there was a way for you to kind of keep an eye on your RV while you're away, you're not around? Maybe you have a small pet inside and you're worried about it getting too hot or what he's doing. Maybe for security reasons you just want the peace of mind of knowing that everything's okay inside. Or in my case, I like to keep tabs on what my temperature level is inside and what my battery charge level is. Well, I found a really cool way to do that, and it didn't cost me any money, and all I needed was an old smartphone to do it. And I'm going to show you how to set that all up for yourself coming right up, so stick around. Okay, so you've got an old smartphone, like this. You've upgraded. It's just been laying around. You're like, what am I going to do with this? Maybe I'll donate it or something. Well, before you do that, you might want to try reusing it for something, because it turns out that even old smartphones are pretty powerful little computers that can do a lot of things. Certainly a lot more powerful than my old desktop computers. But I was thinking of possible way to kind of reuse this phone of mine, this old Android, and it's got a camera on and everything. I said, I wonder if there's a way I could kind of turn it into some sort of remote video security camera. So I went online, and turns out there's a couple of apps that make this really easy. So you're gonna need an older smartphone, and it can be either an Android phone or an iPhone. It just needs to be able to connect to Wi-Fi and to be able to run either an iOS or an Android app. And if you have one of those, well, let's just say you don't have one of those. I'm sure you could find somebody who does have an older phone, and you could probably take it off their hands pretty cheap or for nothing. But maybe you have a newer phone. You're gonna maybe need that when you're out and about. You want to be able to kind of see what's going on. You're also going to need a Gmail account to be able to kind of connect these phones together and download an app. And the app that I used is called Alfred, like this guy's name, Alfred. There's a couple out there, but I found this one actually to be pretty easy to set up. So, Alfred sees everything, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll show you how to set it up. It's pretty easy. So let's get started. On an Android, go to the Google Play Store and search for Alfred, and you'll find it right here. And you're going to have to install it on both phones. So install it on your smartphone, and you're also going to install it on your old phone. Okay, so once you open the app for the first time, you're going to have to sign in with a Gmail address, and you're going to have to use the same Gmail account for both phones. So this is how it knows how to connect these two phones. So, set up a Gmail account if you don't have one. It's free. Once you have that set up, it's going to simply ask you what this device is used for. So this phone is my viewer, so I'm going to select viewer mode for this one. And on the other camera, it's going to be the camera. So I'm going to, when it comes up, I'm going to set that phone to be set up as the camera. Pretty simple. Okay, now I use this little knife block here to kind of use to hold the camera temporarily until I get a better solution. But yeah, so I just kind of keep the phone here that has the front-facing camera pointing that way, and the rear-facing camera pointing here towards my battery monitor, which shows my current battery voltage, and I can see if it's charging from the solar or not. And also I have this interior just thermometer that I can monitor inside temperature. So I just kind of stick it right there, kind of get it situated just so. Works out just perfectly. I can kind of switch it remotely. I can see, you know, that side of the RV, or I can kind of keep it pointing at this, and keep this on voltage mode, so I can kind of keep my eye on the current voltage, because I also have my inverter running during the day, so I can keep my phone plugged in to AC power so that it, you know, doesn't die on me. Keeps powered up, but it doesn't use that much power, so it works pretty good. Pretty cool. Now in camera mode, you have some more options as well. If you click on the right hand side on the bottom here, you can actually switch either camera to be the viewer or the camera at any time, and it'll just reconfigure itself. You can also set up motion detection. I haven't done that, but you know, if you want to be alerted each time, you know, it detects some motion in your RV or wherever. You can also turn audio on or off. So if you want to remotely listen to the audio, you can control that here. And I guess you could, you know, set up other Gmail accounts also, who you could set up to also view your live feed there. Now to monitor the security camera from my regular smartphone, I just simply click on the Alfred app, and it gets connected for me, and you can see right away it's already found the camera in the RV. Just tap on it and up it comes, and look, I got my camera, and I can look at my voltage and my temperature right there. It's got a few controls on the bottom. You can take a little picture of what you're looking at. You can also turn on the flashlight if you want. It's got a little night vision mode. What I really like is this little control right there. You can use this to kind of switch between the rear facing camera and the front facing camera, so that, there you go, switched. So now it just switched the video, so now I'm looking at out of the front facing camera, which is pointing at the inside of the RV, towards the front. So isn't that pretty cool? So now I can kind of monitor what's going on. I can toggle in between the front facing and the rear facing camera, and when I'm ready, I can just switch it back. So yeah, it gives you two views just using the two cameras on your smartphone. And oh, another cool feature is that you can turn on the microphone on your monitoring camera, or you can turn it off. So I have it turned off right now, but if you want, you can actually turn it on and listen to the audio from the inside of your RV if you want to hear what's going on. I turn it on sometimes, and I can listen to see if my fantastic fans are running or not. So what do you guys think? That was pretty cool, right? You know, I've been using this camera thing for a while now, just to kind of keep an eye on what's going on in the RV, and it's worked out really well. But one thing that I learned is, don't use it to spy on your wife. You know, she's not going to be too happy about it, but it is kind of fun. Anyway, if you guys have other cool ideas for what you can use an old smartphone for, you know, go ahead and let us know and share what you've learned in the comments below. And if this is your first time joining us, I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed the video, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Happy RVing! Have you ever wondered if there was a way to keep an eye on your RV, you know, kind of what's going on inside while you're away for the day? Well, maybe you have a... Okay, here's what we gotta do. You know, and you're gonna need to download an app. It's got a weird name. It's named Alfred, like, you know, like some dude. Alfred! It's kind of spying on you. Alfred sees everything. You know, even if you don't have a use for this, it's kind of a fun thing to do. You know, you can... That's pretty much all it takes to set this up. Pretty easy. So what do you think, guys?